is different from government. This is material example. And spiritual is still more perfect. Vedo Narayana Saksha. In other words, that you cannot make any law. The government can make law. Similarly, you cannot manufacture any religion. Narayana Saktas, Narayan God, He can make. You cannot make at your home, I have manufactured a type of religion. No, that you cannot do. Nowadays this is going on. Jato mat tato. Mane, you can manufacture your own religion. This is going on. You are okay, I am okay. I manufacture my religion, you will manufacture your religion, don't fight. Let us become brother. This is going on. How you can be brother? The dog, remain a dog, how they can become brother? It is not possible. Therefore, so many religious systems, they are all rascals. One religion, that is the order of God. That is, if you want one religion, then you must know who is God and you must abide by the order of God. That is religion. Very simple way. You cannot manufacture concoction. That is not religion. Therefore Bhagavad, it is said, dharma prodhita koitava, all these cheating type of religion is rejected, kicked out from Srimad Bhagavatam. What is that religion? That Param Sattam Dhimai. The supreme truth, the absolute truth, we are accepting. This is religion. So, the absolute truth is Krishna. So Krishna is God, accepted in the Vedas. That is, Krishna also says in the Bhagavad Gita, Aham sarvasya prabhava. From Vedic knowledge you get all knowledge. So if you don't accept Krishna as God, that is also your mistake. You do not know God, but here Krishna presents himself as God and is accepted by authorities, so you have to accept. If you say that I don't accept Krishna, then you have to present somebody else if you know God. And if you say that I do not know what is God, then you have to accept Krishna. Because you do not know. Here the authority says Krishna is God. So you have to accept that. You cannot deny it. So Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and Krishna means Narayana. Therefore it is said, Veda Narayana Sakshat. Veda says, therefore knowledge or religion means what is ordained, what is described by the words of Krishna, Narayana. Then the next question will be, then how Narayana learnt the Vedas or knowledge? Because we have got experience, we receive knowledge from others. This question may be there. Therefore it is said, Sakshat Swayambhu. He does not require, that is God. All of us, we require knowledge by somebody, Guru. But Krishna does not require any Guru. Although when he comes, he accepts Guru just to teach us. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had Guru, Krishna is also Guru. Because when they incarnate, they play just like ordinary band. But the knowledge is self-sufficient. The example is given like this, just like the cloud. Cloud takes water from the sea and he pours it down and again the water goes down to the sea. So all knowledge comes from Krishna. But when Krishna appears, he takes the same knowledge from through the Guru. Just try to understand. The knowledge is just like the sea, full knowledge. But it distributes the water on the land again the water goes down. Similarly, anyone who becomes Krishna's Guru, or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Guru, they take knowledge from him, but superficially Krishna accepts Guru. He has no Guru. Swayambhu. Therefore it is called Swayambhu. Swayambhu. Swayambhu iti susuma. Krishna has no cause. Sarva karana karana. Anadi Radhi Govinda. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. Ishvara, the Supreme Lord, is Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha, Anadi. He has no source of knowledge. That is called Swayambhu. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, in the beginning, also it is described, Janmadasya jata annayat itaratascha artheshu abhigyam. Abhigyam. Now God created this world. Everyone knows. Those who are religious, either Hindu, Muslim, Christian, that God has created. Now, creation means he must be very expert. You do not see that this cosmic manifestation, the earth, water, air, fire, so nicely arranged, and they are being mixed up, and so many other things are having. Everything is perfectly being done. So, this perfect knowledge, how Krishna or God received, where from he got this perfect knowledge. That is the difference between our knowledge and Krishna's knowledge, God. That is called Abhigya. He knows everything perfectly, without going to anyone. Parasa Shakti Vividhaiva Sriyate Sabhaviki Jnana Balakriyach. This is the Vedic statement, that the absolute truth is so perfect. He has got so many potencies that everything is being done so perfectly. It's like an artist, if he wants to paint one picture, one flower, he has to give his attention in so many ways. He has to move the brush in such a way and take this color, different colors. It requires so many artistic sense and so much good sense, so many things. It does not come. One who is not artist, not painter, he cannot paint. So do you think this flower which is coming out daily in your garden, in different colors and different smell and flavor, they are being done without any artistic sense? This is nonsense. There is sense. There is God's potency. But Parasa Shakti, his senses, his knowledge is so perfect that it is coming automatically. And we foolish people, we think that nature is producing. No, nature is the instrument, just like the brass. But the brain is God. That is Krishna consciousness. These rascal scientists, they do not know that, they deny God. Therefore, Veda pranihito dharma. So, how God is working, how his brush is moving, how the things are coming out so nicely, how much great brain he has got. Because Krishna says, Matta paradaran nashna. Krishna says, there is no more good brain than me. He says, Matta paratarang nashna kinchajasti dhananjaya. Maya dhakshena prakriti shriyate sacharacharam. The prakriti, nature, is instrument. Nature is not brain. Just like nowadays we have got very complicated machine, computer. The computer machine is not brain. The man who is pushing the buttons, he has got the brain. So we have to learn like that. Therefore, we have to take knowledge from Krishna. And Krishna is giving knowledge directly in the Bhagavad Gita. So, if you read and accept it as it is, without any foolishness, then you become perfectly in knowledge. Thank you very much.